I'm going to be showing you the 3 ways to create a task app with using no code. Let's start with the tech. There are 3 different platforms I would suggest to use. They would be Glide, AppSheet, and Paperform. Depending on your use case, there would be a reason to choose one over the other. Let's go through a couple different ideas. For Glide and AppSheet, if you're looking to have it built for an app and I'm using for internal use or a company, Glide app or AppSheet, I really like what is possible with these platforms. Paperform, I use it personally because I'm using it for research purposes and I'm using it for a 2-person team, and allowing it to be custom is limited versus Glide and AppSheet, but it's still very powerful. And I'm going to show you an example later on how I use it. In the comment section down below, let me know what kind of functionality you're looking for your task app. Let's go to number 2, how to get started. For Glide and for AppSheet, you're going to need a Gmail account. Once you create a Gmail account, and there's going to be a link down below if you have trouble creating a Gmail account, we go step by step. But once you create a Gmail account, you're going to be able to use these 2 platforms. To get started, I would go to glideapps.com, go to templates, and go down to browse all templates. From there, I would choose, or I would type in task or something like that. And now I'm getting a bunch of different options. Some are free, but you have to pay for. That's not a bad price for $10, but I would probably check out the free options first. And by Glide, there is a company task and projects. Now I can copy it for free, or I can do try live preview. After emotionally it gets ready, it's going to show you the option of what it would look like once you copy over the template. Here I can see the basics of what it could look like. I see categories at the top. Okay. All projects open, open projects, who it's done by, and then my open tasks. That's pretty interesting because I can look at what's happening in the company and then my own task list. I can decide to say complete or not. I can look at the due date, change it out. I like the functionality right here. Also, I can edit it, delete the item, or just say complete. Then I can go to categories, and again, the categories are right here. And then I can look at them step by step, add a new project. I like that. Open projects, what's not done yet. And I can see in progress, not started. I like that. And then open tasks. Really easy. And again, if I already have an account, I can say copy an app for free, and then it adds it to my account. Next up, we have AppSheet. This is owned by Google now, and this one is interesting. I find the functionality and the way that it's advancing Glide, I like a lot of things, how they're progressing. AppSheet gives you just different types of functionality if you're interested. There's a beginner's video that we have. There'll be linked somewhere in this video to check out AppSheet more in depth. So I want to be clear that it's not like Glide is better than AppSheet in my opinion. They just do very different things. Glide, their team is very progressive and they're building a lot of interesting functionality for the future. And they have a very interesting statement of where they're trying to go. They're trying to have people, I think it's like 1 billion people to be able to utilize no code and to build apps. I think it's 1 billion to build apps in the future. So they're very driven, and the functionality that they're doing with that platform is amazing. With AppSheet, because they're under the Google umbrella, some of the functionalities that you can do that you can rely on natively from the Google Cloud Platform is also something to consider. For example, their Cloud Vision API, which allows you to do things with recognition, so OCR, things like that, already built in. It's just a different use case than found in Glide sometimes. So it's just something to keep in mind. To get started with AppSheet, it's very similar. You sign up, make sure that you have a Gmail account. And to begin with, I would just go to their template section and check out what they have right here. I can look at their tasks with dynamic emails. That's interesting. Project tracker. Because the other one was a project tracker, let's take a look at this one. I can say explore. And just like Glide, I can just do copy and customize. This allows me to see what it looks like. Okay, tracking, in progress, complete, tracker detail. Okay, new project, I can add it. Status, that's interesting. Save it, let's go out. Then I have a calendar view of what's happening, upcoming, and then I have a month view as well. Pretty straightforward. I like what it can do. And if I wanted to, I can just copy and customize it right here. Both of these options that we've shown so far, it can be done within a few moments. And in our examples in showing you how to use Glide and in AppSheet, you can do this and getting started within 5 minutes. As long as you have a Gmail account to get started, you'll be ready to go. Now let's go over to Paperform to show you what I use it for and some ideas how you can use it. Now let's go over to Paperform and I'm going to show you how I use it. Paperform is a platform where you can create beautiful forms and automate workflows and save time. How would I use this for a task app? I'm going to show you. I like this podcast called My First Million. I'm pretty active in the trends community. It's a paid community where you find out new trends and what you could be doing with online businesses. There are a lot of great ideas that come from this show. What do I do? Well, when I'm listening to the podcast, I'm usually walking or doing something like that, and I need to track the episode, why I find it interesting, and all those things, because I create a search engine in Notion so people can track and look at all the different ideas from My First Million. So here you can see the My First Million idea search engine. And there's two reasons why I use it. Number one, it's a great resource from all the past shows. I just have them categorized here. But also it leads to signups where people are interested in My First Million. They can also sign up, get 100 business ideas to get started within an hour without code. And they can also see all of the episodes right here. Where does Paperform come in? I am using this Paperform right here. This is My First Million Ideas. I can write down the idea, put in the tag in the episode, and submit it just in the form. All of those different ideas get populated to this database. And so when I'm out and about, I just open my phone, I add the details, and then it just adds it to the database right here. I can see the episode, and then I can do the tag like, oh, I think this is a hot trend. And then later on, if I want to add more notes, I can add it right here. But now I have just a tracking of all of the different episodes that I like from the show without me needing to go into Notion, do all these things. I can just add things very, very quickly. This is just one way that you can automate tasks or have a different platform for your tasks. What I would do is first write down, what are you looking to do? What are you trying to track? Is it necessarily different projects and tasks for your business? Or it just might be ideas and you're trying to have them in a concise place, or you're trying to track it. I would focus on, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to record your tasks and projects? Or perhaps you're trying to categorize all of your ideas and make sure that they're all in one area. Depending on your goals and what you're trying to track would depend on what platform would be great for you. Personally, I've used Glide and AppSheet in the past, but most of my systems and project management is now in Notion. So I look for platforms that integrate with Notion to make my workflow more concise. I've used Paperform for all of our lead magnets and all those things. So that's why I looked for different options. And when you're using Paperform, you don't have to necessarily use Zapier or other third-party integrations. They have tons of different types of integrations found right in Paperform. That's what I use with the new Notion beta integration. So when I submit a new form or a submission in my form in Paperform, then it automatically populates in my search engine. I'm good to go. In the comment section down below, let me know what you're trying to build and why you're trying to build a task app. And then also, what platforms are you deciding to use? And if you like this kind of video, make sure that you like and subscribe, because we do this every single week.